Hello, I am here with Rukpong from Thailand, a fashion designer from Thailand. Rukpong, can you tell us something about your collection or maybe introduce yourself?
Hi, my name is Rukpong. I'm from Thailand and my collection is called United. And the story basically comes from me looking back at what's going on back in Thailand, and there's so many conflicts and division, and I just wanted to send something positive and something that signified this sense of unity for the people. And this was expressed through different perception of materials in society and how different materials kind of dignifies the person in society as well.
Wow, that's interesting. So your collection is a kind of a political statement?
It's a subtle political statement, and with this collection I kind of really look back at Thailand and how silk is So I look back at how silk is portrayed as a traditional material, and I kind of wanted to give this new take, something more realistic, something more experimental, and also something more younger.
So you just said your collection is kind of a bit political, and you could you explain me on a piece what you meant?
Yes. So I look into how material is portrayed in Thai society, and religious objects, silks from different places, cheap material, expensive material, and I kind of like unite them together. And one of the example is how, for example, this piece. So amulets are considered quite a religious object. So what I did was I wanted to take it to a new place where it's more sporty, more graphic, and kind of like give this existing material a new life and a new form.
Nice, interesting.
And also I kind of mix silks from different places. So there's this silk which is hand woven in Bangkok by this small community in the city center. And I've been working with him for like almost 10 years, and for this collection we just go back to a very simple technique like stripes and colorways.
Yeah. And it feels like super like natural somehow.
Yes. Yeah, so it's woven by hand, and this one has a black warp.
Yeah.
So it has this shine, and yeah, you'll see in the show. So this reflects really well in light. And then
really
this
nice.
Is another piece. So this piece I gather silks from different places, and actually it was sourced through a Facebook group. So in Thailand, silk is widely made with different households. So each house would have different techniques and know-how. And I found this Facebook group where each weaver, they would post what they've woven.
Okay.
So I got in, and if I see they post something I like, I just send them a message, and that's how I source the ones for this piece. So you can see like the different yarns that they use.
Oh wow!
And some very small detail like the way that it's constructed or the way it feels. So like the green one, for example, it comes from a more rural area. So the yarn, you have pills, it felt more natural, and you have something more refined, like like these blue ones as well.
Yeah, I think maybe the audience cannot see it really clearly, but some of these fabrics are like super soft and clean, and this one is a bit more rough in a different structure.
Yeah. So even with the same kind of material, it kind of speaks for itself. The status of it is in society. Yeah.
Wow, I really love your collection. It's so colorful, and I'm curious about actually this piece.
This piece?
Yeah, that was the first thing that pops out for me.
This piece is a mixture of different things. So I have these thread bars. So these are military and police officers' uniform decoration. And again, with the help of Facebook, I found this lady that actually makes these decorations, and I asked her to do them in my colorway and graphics. And with this, I mixed with also scraps of fabrics from the collection and turned them into this kind of like over decorated uniform type of vest.
Super cool.
Yeah.
Wow. It reminds me a bit on like some flags, like some country flags. That was the first thought I had, like But it makes sense, like these patches for the military and
Yes,
stuff.
and also like the roping detail and things like that.
Super cool, super
Thank
cool. I am also curious about the music that you choose for the fashion show.
The music that I've chosen is Give Me Love by Joji, and again I wanted this sense of festivities, so the music is very upbeat and it's kind of like a journey from day to night of a festivity, and then it has to end, so it's that kind of idea that I wanted to have for the show.
Yeah. Cool. I'm curious about it. I will see the show tonight, and I'm super curious how you present your collection, and so I wish you good luck for the contest, and thank you so much for the interview.
Thank you.